So you know that moment when you're on a Zoom session and you're strumming and singing your heart out. Suddenly it sounds like you're singing through a pillow and your ukulele's just nowhere to be heard. And all of a sudden Pam pipes up with, "Can't hear you." You're feeling great, and then your confidence nosedives as quickly as that capo down the side of the lounge. And it goes into that sound hole where your pick went, never to return again. Before that happens to you, let me know in the comments if it did. That's Zoom doing exactly what it's designed to do. It was built for talking, not for singing and for playing. But there are some settings that they have provided for musicians, and we just need to turn them on and be aware of where they are. So if you've ever said Zoom sucks for music, it's most likely because you haven't changed these settings, or you've changed some of them and not all of them. So there's two ways you can change your audio settings. You can go into the Zoom app here, go up to the top right, you go down to your settings, and then choose audio. And then you will see all your audio settings there. I'm already in a Zoom session, so I'm going to show you how to do it once you're inside of Zoom. So on the bottom left you have that microphone icon. Right next to it is a little up arrow, which will take you to those same audio settings. So we've got speaker, microphone, and audio profile. They're the settings we're going to talk about today. So speaker settings, that's what you hear when you're in the meeting. That's not about what anybody else hears, that's what you hear. The most important thing about speakers is using headphones. Don't play the sound through your speaker. So you want to make sure you either have external headphones, which for me are these ones here, and the wired ones are the best. So for your microphone, currently I am using the MacBook Pro microphone. So I'm going to keep it on that. You can test microphone, test. This is really important. Do not automatically adjust microphone volume. Have that unchecked. So audio profile, you might find that usually that is the Zoom default, Zoom background noise removal. That is what you don't want. You want to have original sound for musicians. That's what you want checked. And underneath that, you can check high fidelity music mode. But if you don't have strong Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection, that will start to interfere with sounds. Let's turn that off. Echo cancellation you don't need, and stereo audio you don't need. Live performance audio is a little more advanced, so I wouldn't worry about that either. So once you've set all those, just hit this arrow here. And then once you get into the meeting, here is what's really, really important. You've changed your audio settings, but they won't take effect until you actually hit that on. Original sound for musicians needs to be on. So here's the difference when it's on. Yesterday I got so old I felt like I could die. So if you don't have that on, you go back to not hearing the ukulele. Yesterday I got so old I felt like I could die. So as a musician, you want to really care about the sound you make, whether you're playing in person, whether you're playing live, whether you're playing in a ukulele group, whether you're on Zoom, whatever you're doing, make sure you show up with the best sound possible, and just with these few tweaks, you should be able to do it.